Namo Shakyamuni Buddha. I send greetings of peace and joy to all the destined ones gathering here to listen to the golden words of the Buddha. My dear friend, amidst this vast Saha world, the world-honored one taught that nothing in this life, from a falling leaf to a chance encounter, is a coincidence. Everything is the miraculous crystallization of karmic affinity and retribution across countless eons. When we are born in this form, every feature of our body is not merely flesh and bone, but a mysterious map recording the soul's journey of cultivation. The intricate palm lines or tiny marks on the skin are essentially the Creator's diary, reflecting the blessings and karmic affinities we have sown since ancient times, according to Eastern Physiognomy and deep spiritual contemplation. There are two signs considered heavenly seals, exceedingly precious marks granted by the heavens. These are the half moon, also known as the white rice grain, at the base of the fingernail, and the rare M-shaped palm line. The ancients believed that anyone possessing these signs carries deep roots of goodness, an intuition sharper than others, and receives the secret protection of the devas, heavenly beings. However, the Dharma does not teach us to believe in fate superstitiously. These signs are like good seeds. But for the tree of life to blossom, we must know how to water it with kindness and wisdom. If today you happen to look down at your hands and see these special signs, congratulations. But do not rejoice too hastily. Quiet your mind to deeply understand their true meaning. Why do you have them, and what sacred responsibilities do they bring? Let us now mindfully contemplate the 9 blessings and fortunes reserved for those with the half-moon mark and the letter M. This is not merely a forecast of wealth, but the key to opening the door to complete happiness in this human life. The first blessing, powerful intuition and spiritual insight. The first blessing, and perhaps the most precious gift the Creator bestows upon those with the half-moon and M sign, is a powerful intuition that sees through causes and conditions, akin to a sixth sense. My dear friend, Buddhist scriptures say, a wise person sees cause and effect before the seed has even sprouted. This means they do not need to wait for events to occur to understand them. From the very beginning, they can sense what is righteous, what is evil, what is a blessing, and what is a disaster. Those who bear this special mark often possess a strange spiritual sensitivity. They seem to possess an invisible antenna connecting them to the universe. Sometimes, just a frown or a fleeting glance from another is enough for them to read that person's heart. They easily distinguish between the noble person worth associating with and the petty person to avoid, no matter how skillfully that person is disguised. According to Buddhist concepts, this ability is not coincidence or superstition. It is the sweet fruit of wisdom resulting from many lifetimes. They have practiced meditation, kept precepts, and lived in mindfulness. Their souls are like a still lake, because they are not overly clouded by greed, anger, and ignorance. They can clearly reflect the truths of the world. This sharp intuition allows them to always be one step ahead. In work, they see opportunities when others are confused. In danger, they sense a safe exit when everything is still unclear. However, the Buddha also taught that only when the mind is pure does wisdom shine. This intuition is a gem, but to keep it shining, the owner must maintain a pure lifestyle. If obscured by greed, intuition will vanish. But if used to help others and shun evil, it becomes a brilliant headlight illuminating your path to peace and fulfillment. The second blessing, natural wealth and accumulated merit. The second blessing is a fortune everyone secretly wishes for. Wealth comes naturally, attracting abundance through accumulated merit. My friend, people often say no pain, no gain. Yet, for those possessing the half moon or the letter M on their palm, their financial path seems to enjoy special favor from the universe. They do not necessarily have to suffer or fight fiercely to gain money. On the contrary, opportunities for wealth often find them as naturally as water flows downstream. Why is there this difference? The Buddha taught that the wealthy are those who practiced charity in the past, while the poor are those who were greedy. Everything regarding wealth and poverty in this life is formed by the causes and conditions of previous lives. The signs on your hand are proof that in many past lives, you were a generous person. You sowed seeds of generosity, helping the poor without calculation, and now those seeds have blossomed into a forest laden with fruit. These people often have a special energy field that attracts money. Even if they fall into poverty, noble helpers will appear, or an unexpected opportunity will arise to turn the situation around. However, there is a crucial secret to this wealth that you must engrave in your heart. The more you give, the more you will receive. In Buddhism, this is called the growth of merit. Money is like a stream of water. If you hoard it, the water becomes stagnant and foul. But if you use your wealth to continue doing good and practicing charity, that stream will flow, bringing fertile silt to your life and your descendants. Remember, you are not only rich in money, but also rich in compassion. That is the most sustainable wealth. The third blessing, deep spiritual roots and divine protection. The third blessing, and perhaps the most sacred merit that money cannot buy, is a deep affinity with spirituality and miraculous protection from above. My dear friend, in Buddhist scriptures, there is a saying, "Those with deep roots of goodness are protected by the devas wherever they go. Those lacking merit will find no joy even standing amidst a treasury of gold." Those who possess the half moon or letter M on their hands are often mature souls who have formed deep affinities with the triple gem, Tam Bao, over many previous lifetimes. Even living amidst the hustle and bustle of life, deep within their souls, they always feel an invisible calling toward noble spiritual values. Have you ever spontaneously shed tears upon hearing a temple bell, or felt an unburdening lightness and extraordinary peace when stepping into a pure meditation hall? That is the sign that the essence of a practitioner still lies deep within you. People with this sign often possess a special spiritual sensitivity. They can perceive omens of good or ill through prophetic dreams or sense the energy fields of the places they visit. Especially, their lives are often shielded by an invisible hand. Reflect on how many times you have fallen into precarious situations, seemingly hanging by a thread with no escape, yet miraculously overcame them as if by magic. Buddhism calls this the empowerment of the Buddhas and benevolent deities. Because they pity the seed of kindness within you, they always silently follow and guide you through disasters. However, a gem becomes brighter only with polishing. If this good affinity is not nurtured by practice, by scriptures, or by a virtuous lifestyle, it will gradually fade. Cherish this connection, for it is the compass guiding your soul to the shore of peaceful enlightenment. The fourth blessing, noble helpers and universal love. The fourth blessing is a key factor determining success or failure in life. Easily meeting noble helpers, benefactors, and being loved wherever you go. In life, it is said that being talented alone is not as good as being lucky enough to meet a guide. There are exceptionally talented people who struggle endlessly because they lack someone to lift them up. Conversely, those possessing the half-moon mark or the letter M on their palm enjoy a special blessing. Whenever they face difficulty, a noble helper appears. Buddhism views this not as random favoritism, but as the universe's law of feedback. The reason you are helped everywhere in this life is that in countless past lives, you were a benefactor to others. You once reached out when someone fell, spoke kind words when someone was in despair, and sowed seeds of deep gratitude. Your noble helper is not necessarily someone of high rank bringing you gold. Sometimes they appear in the form of a strict teacher helping you realize your mistakes, a loyal friend staying by your side when you have nothing, or even a stranger casually giving you timely advice that changes your entire destiny. People with these signs often radiate a peaceful energy that easily creates goodwill. They rarely have enemies because their hearts are generous and they dislike conflict. However, please remember this carefully. Blessings are like a lamp, and noble helpers are the oil. If you do not add oil, the lamp will go out. Do not rely solely on that luck. Cherish every person who helps you, even in the smallest matters. The best way to keep noble helpers in your life is for you to strive to become a noble helper to others. When you live with a heart of gratitude and sharing, the whole universe will join forces to lift your steps. The fifth blessing, career success and leadership. The fifth blessing serves as a sign affirming your position in society. Brilliant success in work and career with the mindset of a leader. My friend, the letter M on the palm is formed by the intersection of four main lines: heart, head, life, and fate. This perfect combination reveals a person who knows how to balance reason and emotion, health and ambition. In Buddhism, the golden rule of success is that to have the fruit of glory, one must sow the seeds of effort and wisdom. Those possessing this sign are usually not passive workers. They possess far-sighted vision, know how to use people as one uses wood, and have extremely sharp business intuition. They know when to advance like a storm and when to retreat to preserve their strength. But what makes them different lies not just in talent, but in bravery. These people often have wills of steel, like a lotus rising from the mud. The more difficulties they face, the more they shine. Failure to them is not the end, but a lesson to sharpen their wisdom. However, the Buddha taught that talent without virtue is useless. The true success of a person with the M sign is not measured only by money and status, but by the value they create for the community. If you hold this sign and are on the path to success, remember to keep your heart pure. Do not let fame and gain make you forget morality. Use your power and influence to uplift others and do things that benefit the country and the people. When your career is tied to the benefit of all beings, that throne of success will be solid, unshakable by any storm. The sixth blessing, fulfilling love and soulmates. The sixth blessing is a reward for the soul, finding a peaceful refuge amidst the changing currents of life. A fulfilling love life with few storms, meeting a soulmate for 100 years. My dear friend, people often lament that love is a sea of suffering. But for those possessing the half moon or the letter M on their palm, their path of love seems paved with more roses than thorns. Buddhism teaches that it takes 100 years of cultivation to share a boat, and 1,000 years of cultivation to share a pillow. Meeting someone in this life, loving them, and bonding with them is absolutely not a coincidence. It is the arrangement of past life karma. People with this sign often possess a very special emotional intuition. They do not easily give away their hearts, but once they choose, they usually choose the right person. They avoid toxic relationships and the drama that erodes merit. Their partners are often sincere people who know how to cherish and understand their value. Moreover, their relationships often extend far beyond ordinary romance. It may be a spiritual companionship where two people meet not just to love, but to cultivate together, grow together, and head towards goodness. They rarely argue over petty things because they know how to use tolerance to resolve conflicts and listening to understand the other's heart. However, destiny is ordained by heaven, but fate is created by humans. No matter how good the affinity is, if not nurtured, the tree of love will wither. If you have someone who truly loves you, consider it a priceless gift from the universe. Love them with a compassionate heart, without possession or imposition. In doing so, your family will become a true nest, a shelter behind the door that helps you step firmly on life's path. The seventh blessing, health and self-healing. The seventh blessing is the core foundation for enjoying all glory and wealth in the world, abundant health, little sickness, and a miraculous ability to self-heal. My friend, the ancients had a saying, "A person with health has 1,000 dreams. A person without health has only one dream, to live." If you see clear, rosy white half-moons or lunula on your fingernails, or if the lifeline within the letter M is deep and unbroken, these are celebratory signals regarding your internal vital energy. According to Eastern medicine, this is a manifestation of abundant qi and blood and healthy internal organs. But viewed through the lens of Buddhist karma, health and longevity are the benevolent retributions of the karma of non-killing and compassion in past lives. Perhaps you once practiced releasing life, saved the lives of people or animals, or simply lived a life without sowing suffering for other beings. Thanks to that merit, these individuals often possess excellent immune systems. Even if they fall ill, they meet the right doctors and medicines, recovering faster than the average person. In particular, they possess a very good psychological defense mechanism. They rarely let anger or resentment gnaw at their hearts. As you know, when the mind is at peace, the body is at ease. When the soul does not harbor the toxins of affliction, the body naturally becomes light and pure. However, no matter how good a car is, if it is driven constantly without maintenance, it will break down. The blessing of health is the same. Do not rely on your strength to stay up late, eat immoderately, or indulge yourself. Continue to nurture this good seed with a mindful lifestyle. Eat simply and keep a generous heart. Remember that this body is a sacred temple for the soul to reside and practice in. Care for it with all your gratitude and respect. The eighth blessing, creative wisdom and awakened thinking. The eighth blessing is a special ability that helps you not just survive, but soar in life. Creative wisdom opens up, and distinct thinking transcends all boundaries. My dear friend, Buddhism has a saying, when the mind is pure, wisdom is born. Those who possess the half-moon mark or the letter M on their palm are often free souls, unbound by the mundane prejudices of the world. Their minds are like a vast open sky, ready to receive breakthrough ideas from the universe. That is why they often reap resounding success in fields requiring high creativity and intuition, such as art, literature, design, healing, or spiritual research. They do not look at life with mundane eyes, but with the third eye of resonance. They see beauty in simple things, light in the darkness, and opportunity in the utmost dead ends. They do not like to follow the beaten path. Whatever they create, be it a work of art, a business strategy, or a moral lecture, bears a deep personal imprint and has the power to deeply move people's hearts. This is the manifestation of wisdom awakened from many previous lives. However, this ability is not for arrogance. The universe grants you this wisdom so you may become a guide. You have a mission to bring beauty, truth, and the light of knowledge to the world. If you are working in a creative or spiritual field, believe that it is the right path your soul has chosen. Keep venturing forth, keep dedicating yourself, for the values you create today will be a precious legacy for the future. The ninth blessing, unexpected luck and divine favor. And finally, the ninth blessing, the perfect peace for a destiny of wealth and prosperity, encountering unexpected luck as if favored by the entire universe. My friend, in life, there are times we feel we have entered a dead end. But for those with the half moon and letter M, right at the moment of greatest despair, an emergency exit unexpectedly opens. It could be a financial windfall arriving when pockets are empty, a life-changing opportunity appearing when a career is stalled, or surviving a near-fatal accident in an incredibly miraculous way. People looking on often exclaim, "How lucky they are! Truly a charmed life." But under the lens of Buddhist causality, there is no such thing as random luck. All those miracles are the treasury of merit you have painstakingly accumulated over countless past eons, now manifesting at the right time and right moment to save you. Like a diligent farmer who sowed seeds, now that the harvest season has come, the sweet fruit falls naturally into their lap. People with these signs often have intuition leading the way. They arrive at the right place, meet the right people, at the golden time to receive fortune. However, this is also when the Buddha teaches us the most profound lesson. Enjoy blessings, but do not exhaust them. Luck is like money in a bank account. If you only withdraw and spend without depositing more, even a mountain of gold will collapse and a sea of silver will run dry. If you find yourself always lucky, bow your head in gratitude to heaven, Buddha, and all beings. Do not let success breed arrogance, laziness, or disdain for those less fortunate. Use that very luck to share, to help those in distress. When you know how to cherish and share your fortune, that luck will not come just once, but will become a stream of blessings flowing forever in your life. Conclusion: destiny is in your hands. My dear friend, we have just contemplated together the 9 miraculous blessings of those who possess the half-moon mark and the letter M on their hand. Indeed, these are celebratory signals, the seals of merit you have diligently built up over many past lives. However, Buddhism holds an immutable truth. Appearance is born from the heart. Appearance is destroyed by the heart. Your fate is not fixed upon the lines of your palm, but lies within your very thoughts, words, and actions in the present moment. If you possess these lucky signs, cherish them as a reminder that you were once a good person and continue to live even better. Do not rely on old merit while forgetting to sow new merit. Use your luck, wealth, and intuition to benefit the world and help those in need. In doing so, your palm lines will become clearer and rosier, and your life will be a song of complete triumph. And if you look down at your hand and do not yet see these signs, please do not be sad or worried. Because virtue triumphs over destiny. As long as you know how to cultivate your mind and character, live filially with your parents, harmoniously with everyone, and keep your heart kind and pure, you are redrawing your own destiny map. Blessings will naturally converge, and lucky palm lines will eventually appear according to the transformation of your soul. Life is short and impermanent. The most important thing is not how much gold and silver we hold in our hands, but how much love and kindness we leave in the hearts of others.